Whoop, that doesn't be up. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. Hello, everyone. Everfree Fire here. And it's been a bit since I've streamed, but it's December. We try to do charity. I do shenanigans in Terraria and possibly die a lot, but not so much this time. We're not on quite as difficult of a seed. I'm not quite so sadistic this time around, but I also don't have as much time to be in control of it as I usually am, which is part of why I... Turtle! Yeah, okay, that's not hitting me again. Why? We'll have to... At this point, I swear I need to talk to Almus about setting up something else for doing this. Is this just likes not connecting? Why is an ad starting? I thought the ad already ran. What the heck, Twitch? Okay, well, I guess there's going to be an ad while I'm fighting with this. So that's not what I want. Whatever. Okay, please stop. Turtle! Okay, that seems to be working now. I really need to get back in practice for streaming properly. I feel like I am just so completely out of sync for what I should be doing right now. And apparently there's an ad running, so, yay for that. And my mouse is being weird because, of course, it is. Can't have anything convenient. Whatever. This doesn't seem like the right one, but it. So I know Alnus has been on here. He streamed this. I know he did. I don't know what he's done. Besides, apparently there's a setup for gem trees somewhere below. I guess he was trying to set up something in the jungle that did not go well. Because I've been on, obviously, because I've had some of the map revealed, but I haven't actually done much. Things will leave back now. Okay, whatever's going on with the ad is done, and I can actually talk properly and you can hear me. But in regards to doing the Terraria and charity stuff, I wanted to do something simpler this year, mostly because I didn't know how much I was going to be able to play or when I was going to be able to play because of the job I have and the hours I get to, and I'd rather not have to try and say, okay, let's have everyone meet together at, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning my time, because sure, everyone will be perfectly okay streaming then, I'm sure. Absolutely no downsides to everyone trying to stream that. I see we got the cat. Yeah, yeah, last year was... It was fun. It's just not something I... Why is there a chest here? Oh, I can just walk around that. Oh, bed. Okay, that's all that. I assume, yeah, because... Again, I don't know what Aldous spent his time doing when he was playing. I'll have to, What? Isn't this just... Why is this here? I don't know. Because my plan for this one that I mentioned it with the group of people who could potentially join and play. What I wanted to do for this one was set up a thing where I want just as people can, I want them to be fighting bosses. Is the basic idea. And the idea is by the end of December, I try to figure out how many bosses and events and everything we have actually gotten every drops for. No, that's fair, Aldous. It's just this particular storage piece right here doesn't need to be here. It could have been down here still. But the idea is, once every boss that I can relatively verify that people have gotten all the drops for legitimately, and that is not buying the bags and opening them that way, I am going to be donating to the charity that we're doing this time, which is... I've already forgotten and did not set up a bot for it, because I'm a moron. And my mouse is not cooperating with me. Alice, what's the charity this time? Best Friends Animal Society. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to get... This was not well set up, but I got my usual yearly sick, and I'm honestly shocked I'm not coughing my lungs up right now, because usually I get sick, I get better, and then spend the next 2 weeks coughing up a lung. The coughing hasn't been happening, which is a surprise. Yeah, it doesn't look like... offhand any bosses have been fought, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But that's fine. I do, like, there's one thing I want to do specifically, and that's set up a quick arena in the desert, which is right over here. Mostly for fighting the first boss, because it has my starting armor for the job I'm going to be running I'm going to be running as a thrower, and literally the first boss. Train of thought gone completely. The first boss is used for the starter thrower stuff, so. That's my plan, anyway. We'll see how much that actually gets done with, and if I can beat the boss, because, frankly, I don't know if I can. We'll find out. The only real fun with doing Thrower is the fact that there is Thrower and there is Rogue from two different mods. and they don't work together, so I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm just kind of looking through what's here right now. Because when I was last on, this was not set up. Oh, neat. We've got obsidian. Da, 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 da. How are people doing, though? I realize I have not actually asked that. Yeah, that's a mood. I can understand that completely. Yeah, that's an understandable response too. Working from home would be very interesting on my end. I'm not sure how that'd work, but it would be interesting. And I'm going to go. Completely blind, which I'm sure is very exciting for everyone else to watch, because if I can't see what I'm doing, I'm pretty sure no one else can either. Whoop, hi there. Also, Alnus, I realized it didn't ask, though it's not like you would have run into it too much. How did the leveling feel for the weapons? Because I know this is not the setting we used to have it on. I just haven't bothered updating that. And I'm not sure how much of a difference it actually makes. Like, I imagine this early, it's probably not even noticeable. Yeah, the setting that it is right now is it's 5 experience per kill with the weapon. Cats, the perfect wake-up alarm, because they will not leave you alone until you do what they demand. I noticed apparently no one has bothered checking out the pyramid yet. Well, you have fun down there. Oh, okay. So you decided to join us again. Yeah, the biggest problem with Thrower right now is honestly the fact that all of my weapons are consumable. Oh, right. It's like, how the hell was your plea for death answered by water? Smart thing would actually be not to do boss arena stuff and actually go, get life, but nah, I'll do this first. And this is why I don't like auto-clicking with the bloody platforms. It always does weird... Oh, hi there. Ow. If you don't mind, I am trying to work here. I also didn't know those things popped up on the Lifeform Analyzer, so that was a nice surprise. I would like to try on this server. I know we sort of did it last year, which was harder with the world we're in, but actually make the housing look nice when we get proper permanent setups. But that's a when get around to it type of thing rather than deal with it now type of thing, because obviously it's early. Hi again. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. I didn't even notice it. Bit too busy focused on not dying. Yeah, I'm just less hands-on this time with this one. I'm still going to try to do, like, a weekly try and get people together for it thing, but since I'm not really... Okay, let's be completely fair. I got sick. That threw my entire planning off. There's a chance that this might update some point during this season, which would completely wreck this entire thing. Whoa! And apparently I just wanted to kill myself. That'll probably be fine. What do I have? Let's see. Train of thought. Completely lost. Well, I don't particularly expect to win. Let's give it a shot anyway. Once I find the actual gun. Worst case scenario, I die and waste some ammunition. I'm not that concerned. Fishy. Don't like that there's an arrow pointing because that tells me there was a thing there. Oh, that goes well. Hello, Kara. Thank you for the Prime sub. I'm just going to die here. Oh. Whoa, whoa. What was that? Honestly, the weapon doing poison damage may be the most useful part of it. Ow. Oh, shit. Mechanics. I should pay attention to them. Oh. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Ow. There. I'm actually doing really good there, surprisingly. Oh, let's get it back to daytime, though. Little fish cloud in the background. I'm glad we have the bed, though. So why are you both sitting on the same chair? Because the dog stole the other one. Okay. Okay. I see who rules this household. Oh, that is the cat. For some reason, it looked like a dog from this angle. Just the star just kind of drifting down. Less a shooting star and more of a falling star. Let's go ahead and give this another try, shall we? And let's turn around and go back, because for some reason Abigail disappeared. And I know I'm going thrower, but I'm not at the point where... Oh, okay. I'm not at the point where I'm willing to forego early game summon help. And now if someone wants a mythical summon weapon, well, apparently we have one now. You are... Do not say anything. I don't know how that missed me. Oop, don't want to be down there. That is too low. How did that not hit me? Oop. That's going on. There we go. While you pick up all of these daggers I have thrown, well, needles I have thrown every which way. What? Yeah, this is technically a stronger throwing weapon. It just doesn't have the range. So not sure why I'm walking back. I've forgotten how to use it. Less than useful. Hey, we got a boss down. With the idea being that this shows me everything you can collect. I'm probably not going to count the music box just because there's, like, Getting the music box is a pain. I'm going to be completely honest. Because you need to have unless it's changed, you need to have the music box equipped in order to have a chance to get the song. Which, frankly, is a terrible way of doing things. Well, that's just straight up enough for the full set, isn't it? However, it gives me a double jump. Woohoo! What mattered more, though, is the NPC who has moved in. A couple of people would do it. Yay! This does give quite a bit of help with general movement, though. Just getting me to move faster. Will also help with exploring when I get around to it. Apparently, first I need to get stuck in this hole. Wait a second. Alright, what that gave me, though, is this guy who is the NPC that starts selling throwing-related stuff. So it looks like there's a lot for me to do right now. Really, he doesn't actually sell weapons? Oh, you do have a house out there. I know eventually we start getting throwing weapons that are consumable, and that's another one of the huge differences between rogue and thrower is that thrower actually punishes you for using those in a sense. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. And the fact that I actually have not been this way. How can you move it? No, this is not quite done. Also made it so that I can just walk in. So that. That's no, that's perfectly fair. Is this where Melia lives if he gets on? Okay. And I knew this was over here because I knew the Crimson was on the other side. Oh shit. Ah. So we're going to lose this beach immediately when it gets into hard mode. Like, if I am close enough here where I'm spawning corruption enemies, this ocean is lost. And yeah, this is the... Um, why is your name Rice capitalized? Well, that's one way to ignore the... Yeah, basically, from what I can tell, we literally just have to pick a spot here and dig a giant hole straight down. Which will be fun, because I'm also fairly certain if we do that... Yeah, actually, let's see. If I try to dig straight down... Actually, we probably won't need to do that much, just because, once I get far enough down... Oh. Right. That's a thing. That's a thing that would happen. Right. That's a thing that can happen. But eventually we should hit the point where we hit that actual biomaterials and those can't be corrupted. So I think... Yeah, I know there's a gnome down there. I just don't care. Let's come up. They can come after me. I don't mind. But I think what I want to do actually is get a run all the way out here, which will be fun, and see if I can set up a... Like, we should probably start working on the pylon setups. And by the way, here's the entrance to the dungeon. I have already died twice down here, because of course I have. Unfortunately, this isn't as fun as these usually are. Because if you're actually lucky enough, the dungeon in the drunk seed can spawn with a gold chest above the level where the dungeon guardian can spawn, and you could actually get dungeon loot early. Was not that lucky. Not healer. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's for me, it's worth fighting the Grand Thunderbird multiple times just because it gives me access to a relatively useful crafting recipe that doesn't get used for a whole lot else. But that's for a later thing. Until I can pick up an actual weapon that doesn't consume, which I think my first one is either getting lucky in the dungeon, which is unlikely, or actually from the King Slime. Because this is the first one I know of. And to be fair, maybe I end up in a situation where it's better off using the non-renewable ones. But I would like one that doesn't require me to have 50 million stacking things for it. Yes. The eventual plan, though, is I know that a late game armor is set up where every time you crit, it does percentage based damage. So the idea is to get a really fast used weapon and stack as much crit as I possibly can, which is probably going to be this, because I think this is a fast used weapon for throwing anyway. And just see if I can casually shred boss HP. But that's very much an end game, and we may not even reach that. Okay. So that's all the house is full again. We have a gravitation potion, do we? Every fire casually gets distracted. Huzzah! We do. We're having a bit of fun here. Whoop. I remember last time Kara was building a base in this particular thing. I'm not going to bother going into it right now. And unlike the last world we're in, ending up in the sky, the top of the sky, doesn't murder us. And then again, everything in that seed murdered us, so suppose it's not really anything different. Just no, that's not useful to me. And so at least give us an idea where the various sky islands are. Well, some of them anyway, because... Oh, hey. Anyone has anything important? I see someone has run into Tim. And I've got an ad starting soon. Okay. Were you having problems with Tim? Ah, I see. I don't care that the Fisher lives here. Grab the lumberjack for now. Get back. Y'all mind. I am trying to work here. Oh, I've already gotten 22 free silver from this accessory. I don't know how I would even begin to help you, so I'm not sure why you're asking me. And if I'm right about why you're asking me, I am not amused. Now you've done it. I'm honestly not sure how I would be expected to help, though, is the thing. Basic house for the time being. Unfortunately, I don't know a thing about how mobile works to give you any sort of solid answer on that. Yep, that's a mighty fine wall. What? The house is missing a wall? Never would have seen that. Is that enough wall? Yes. Like this throwing weapon doesn't even work with the armor bonus. Or not the armor bonus, the padded grip. Because you can't pick these up. Is that a oyster? A clam? Wow. You have fun there, Abigail. I'm only doing this because the clams didn't really have useful things. Since I'm certainly not in a position where I want to be actually underwater. Really, this one didn't feel like dropping anything. Fine. I see how it is. That's actually not right. Shop. Okay, so it is available. My biggest problem is I don't have the money for it. Now, I originally said, not here, but in the commentary about setting this up, that I wasn't going to fish. I may end up fishing anyway, just because being behind, and it gives me something to do when I'm honestly just faffing about. Which is a generally important thing. Not wood. On wood. Dead Seagull probably deserved it. Just upgrades into anything. Yes, but not for a while. So I want to get this little area finished. I want stuff to pile on up. I'll see about getting the jungle pylon next, because we've already got a setup at least. And while this is slowly spawning things, I'm going to be double checking my job equipment, because I didn't actually do a lot of research into this for thrower. Yes, thank you. Stop that. Yes, thank you. You've told me that already. Did that scorpion really deserve that? Don't think that scorpion deserved that. Yeah, honestly, looking at it, most of the throwing armor itself isn't that interesting. Close. Which is fine. It's not a huge deal. It's up to 2 additional. Okay, that makes sense. Bananas. I'm sure Kara would be happy to hear that I've picked up bananas and not come into the room and strangle me. don't know of anyone else who would be useful out here. I don't want to lower his happiness until I can buy the pylon. But I'm pretty sure I need a second person out here to even teleport to it. Yeah, that's the coughing I was talking about. It's usually a lot worse. So much worse. I seem to remember Karis spending a lot of time needing a black scorpion for something. I do not remember though. Yeah, we can already see the corruption has gotten really close here. Oh, right. Crabs are aggressive. Why did I think I could catch a crab? Why did I think that was a good idea? Anything here worth selling to you? On silver. 16 silver. Jeez. Also, you seagulls. They're all over the damn place. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to these seagulls. Honestly, if I was smart, I would have brought supplies for fishing to just try and catch things to sell. I suppose I need bait, but... well, that's still pretty expensive. This is goofy. Wait, get any sharks to show up or something? No, no, no. Get back here and die. Die for my money. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. You're not a fishy, but I'll kill you anyway. Turtle! What? Oh, for fuck. No. Fine. It's just going to yell turtle at me. Apparently I don't get hit today. I even fixed that. We'll have fun at work. Fair. Does this count as walled enough? I didn't think so. Sometimes it does. Put that sand block back down. You can go fishing with the angler as bait. Okay, that's funny. That is funny. What this? Was he used for anything interesting? Not really. I see you're named Simon now. rather than rice. Anyway, where was I? At the very least, I have completed the second house. I just need to get the money. Or just go and take a look. But there's a normal scribble. Guess who was doing this? Yeah, not the most exciting thing right now. I just, again, I don't want to be needing to run all the way back here. I just noticed that all these animals say consumable, which is usually reserved for things you can actually physically eat. Come on, nighttime. Get the zombies in. Give me something to actually fight. I'm assuming this is active anyway. Looks like it. Can you just give me the thing? No. I see something that's called a biter that just makes me wonder how is it any different than most zombies? Generally speaking, zombies are biters. Don't remember them doing that. To be fair, that's probably a mod then. I'll be well. Oh, see you. I need you, Seagull. I need to sell you to the fisher so I can buy a thing. So at this rate, I'm going to end up running out of my weapon, which is a problem. I suppose I could just pull Abigail back out when that happens. Until then, I may as well get my bonus money. It's a very goofy way to do business, Fisher Kid. I don't care that it's actually my choice for doing it this way. I'm blaming the kid. God, there's so many stars tonight. That would have been nice a while ago, kid. Alright, who gets to hang out with the kid for now? The robot can. And that should mean we at least have a functioning pylon. You know, a little bit of a thing. Let's double checking something. Need to see about throwing weapon. Unhelpful. I'm also confused because this list doesn't have a weapon that I know exists. Also, it was removed. Stop it. Fighting with the wiki. Keeps jumping around. I swear the king slime dropped a throwing weapon. Not seeing it, unfortunately. Bit concerning. I may need to do have a some sort of backup option until I can get something more permanent. But I swear. And king. Yeah, it's right there. Kill glove. Did it get removed at some point? But it's here. I very clearly see it. Oh, is that the problem? 1 second. That's the problem. It's gone to the wrong fucking wiki. Why would you do that to me? So apparently, I actually could get a um train of thought, a throwing weapon. But it involves me trying to figure out how to kill an NPC. And I don't know if I have a way to do that right now. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have a silly option. Goodness knows, I definitely have a silly option. And that would be fishing. Because what I could do TTT right now. Potentially is head all the way out. Wait, I do not have. Just clock. Anyway, what I could do potentially is my jump is head all the way out to the freaking dungeon and see if I could set up a fishing area in there, which counts as being in the dungeon but not low enough to trigger the dungeon guardian. I don't know if I actually could do that. Mostly because I don't actually know if there's enough room. Wait, I can just go down here. But at the very least, there is nothing stopping me from looking at that nonsense. And seeing if I can actually do something that stupid. Come on. I know how to play Terraria. I know how to jump. And of course, the problem with this idea is the entrance to the dungeon is not exactly the most ideal situation for trying to make a pool of water. And I'm not flooding the dungeon. You can't make me. Ow. That could have gone better. My incompetence was put on display. Yes? Yes, it absolutely was. You are correct on that one. That was incompetence of the highest order. That's a different effect than it used to have. What the heck does it mean by familiar? Oh, nothing interesting. Okay. Um, bu- bu- I desire to do something stupid. And when that starts with picking up a whole bunch of bombs, there may be something to be concerned of, but it'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. They're just explosives. Fuck. Oh, hello, Ad. It's not like I'm doing anything right now, so an ad starting will not really make that much of a difference. I just don't want to be nighttime when I'm doing this. Except Demon Eye will make it obvious when it's daytime. Oh, apparently so. So. Ooh. Okay, so you don't make it. But that's fine. I have explosives. Oh, that's very interesting. This counts as the sunken sea. I don't think I like that very much, actually. At the same time, though, it does make me curious. Could I take advantage of the fact that I could trigger it down here? Or not be seat out. I feel like I should be concerned that Pinky is somewhere below me. Like, how is Pinky below me? Ranged. At the very least, I did what I set out to do. Woo! That did not go where I wanted to. Okay. But since I'm here with bombs anyway. May as well. Break 2 and give someone a heart attack later. You know, I probably shouldn't. Just thinking about that, I really probably shouldn't. As funny as it may be. Wait, I need those. I should not leave a surprise Eater of Worlds if someone decides to start breaking orbs. Or Brain of Cthulhu, for that matter. Oh shit. How? I have no idea how I survived that. Oh! Hello. Nope. Dang it, I actually wanted to pick that up. Okay, which one of you? That one. Let's try this without dying this time. Give me that. Besides my cough being semi-existent, doing pretty good overall. Let's try to find that. Oh! Hi! That's about what I expected. Yeah, no, that was going to be a fight too far. And I knew that. That one was going to be a fight too far. Funny, but still a fight too far. Okay, but I did add... anything important. So you're what? 40? I can play on that, right? Yeah, nothing in any meaningful capacity. That's fine. That is fine. Sorry, just trying to think of what I'm doing right now. Does that sound familiar? I don't think increasing damage by 1 is that useful. I don't think I can get any of the actual thorium throwing accessories until after I start killing bosses. Which I can't really do effectively until I start actually getting my train of thought back. Health. I need health. Don't think. Like, I know eventually there's an NPC. Yeah, there we go. After defeating Eater of Worlds breaks through them. That is not likely to happen myself right now. What is the likelihood? So we're actually missing a ruby. Where are we now? Yes, yes, we are. I don't necessarily think following Honest's paths is going to get me to find a ruby, but it'll get me deeper. On this. I don't know how deep Alnus got in the first place. Poison spit. Oh, I know what that would have been. Yep. Fine. I mean, I won't say no to a glowing mushroom biome. I found, in my experience, glowing mushroom biomes are a very good thing to find. Assuming, someone else hasn't found it first. This does feel like a trap. Well, a double flare gun certainly makes it feel like a trap. Seriously, a double flare gun? Hey, now I'll stride ahead on collision with the Eater of Worlds if I summon it again. Huzzah! I plan on doing that? Not necessarily. Then again, I didn't plan on doing head-on collision with the Eater of Worlds the first time. Where did those come from? Ah, I see. Let's try somewhere else. Whoa! Uh-oh. Thank you for randomly chunking a large amount of my health. So out of curiosity, Alnus, have you decided what you're going to run as? Because I don't remember if I asked, or if you had decided had I asked. I do like healer. There's just kind of a point where you get some very silly options for weapons. Like, I honestly think the Moonlord healer weapon is completely busted. That may just be me. You know what? You guys can stay right up there. I do have fun with the healer class. Go figure. Excuse you. Over. I'm here on a mission. I'm trying to find rubies. So they're dragging the bottom of the screen around. Can I actually get this? Can't. Hey, you've clearly been this way. Just not from the same path I did. Excuse you, traveling merchant. Fine, but only because it's traveling merchant. Wait, it's a terrible idea. Still need to find that ruby. Woo! Ooh, wow. No. Come to think about it, this jungle is completely lost when hard mode starts too. All that for nothing of actual value. Oh, interesting. Anything I could think of that matters right now? No, because I do want that. That would be. I assume I can't just craft it. No. You know what? Elevator time. Let's go down. Yeah, this will be fine. I didn't fully empty my backpack. And down we go. Isn't there like an actual block to make a elevator? That one. Do I? I don't think I have the supplies to anyway, so, nope. Down we go with this dinky pickaxe. Yar. And if anyone has an issue with my elevator placement, I don't actually care. I love how echoey it is when you are mining the stone. I'm about to flood a bunch of your torches. Apparently I chose a place going right through a lake. Go figure. Why? Why are you there? Huh? There's always something just nice and relaxing about doing an elevator. Even as you're slowly drowning to death because you're doing it in the water. I'm not going to ask what server tomfoolery let me breathe there for a bit. I will just accept it. Hello, how's it going? I say Carly desperately trying not to drown. Wrong gem, but thank you. I know, Green Fairy. I know you want me to see something over there. I'm trying to not drown, so you'll have to wait a moment. Ah, I see where you're leading me. Apparently it is just my fate to be digging through puddles. If that be my fate, so be it. Certainly not the first time. No, no. No, you come to. You know, I'm kind of surprised I haven't run into a spider biome yet. I feel like those are usually surprisingly common when doing this sort of nonsense. Lost my water, but I'm keeping my lights. Jellyfish died for this glow stick. I'm going to use it. That's as deep as I've gotten. Oh boy. I'll make it to hell by, I don't know, an hour from now. This is a gem tree over there, actually. I wonder which one that is. Oh, don't jump over that. Do it though. None of them rubies, unfortunately, but whoa. Ow. Nope. Back down. Oh, whoa! Hi there. Skeleton's coming for me. do you think I want to go? This fairy that doesn't want to lead the way. Why did you just leave the statue? Woo! Okay, it doesn't like that. It does not like that at all. Interesting. Is there a cave below me? There's a cave below me. Okay. Seriously, why is this fairy following me? Mushroom biome near me? Yes, there is. Also, oddly, a brown chest? No, that's a good chest. This just looks weird. Interesting. Randomly picking up kelp. Just gotta wait for this to drain some. What? Ad starting. Fine, I suppose the ad could start. Of course, this is the fun part of doing an elevator. Try to get through the lava. I don't even know if my pick can do obsidian. That'll be a fun thing to find out. That would be a no. I can upgrade my pick. You like we should have done this earlier. Oh well. Came into this expecting good gameplay. Why? Jeez. Really? Because the universe has a sense of humor, while I was in the ad, I got the whoopee cushion. I don't generally actually manage to find that thing. I particularly want the whoopee cushion? No. I have it. Hooray. Sure. Oh! Found Ruby. Of course, I've done this. Only to remember I'm an idiot. Oh, hey, a ruby tree. Nope, that's not ruby tree. So the problem with this particular seed is that unlike all the rest of the seeds, literally every single other seed, this one has a pool of lava in the center. Were you still doing it on the hardest difficulty? Because you were, congratulations, because that did not look fun. Yeah, I legitimately, I knew about it when I started, like, when I was setting this whole thing up. Completely forgot about it. Legitimately 100% forgot about it. I mean, right now, I think I'm the only one with the means to safely get down the elevator. Also, I'm not sure if anyone besides us two have actually gotten on the server. It's trying to kill me. Oh, look, more rubies. Why? Why do I keep finding these goddamn flare guns? Hello? Oh, sure. Sure. I got the... Sure, why not? Hey, I did not set up the thing to do that. I was planning on actually putting a pool of water at the bottom. Not sure I'm going to now, but that was the plan. The hell? This is quite a low-hanging minecart, to be honest. Fuck off, I'm trying to mine here. So I'm noticing something that means I think I know what's below me? Yeah, that'll... I don't know if I want to be here right now. Hey, very just... Oh, I'm out of throwing weapons. Yep, there we go. So yeah, there's a good chance I'm going to block that off at some point. But hey, I got a ruby gem cord. Do wish I knew where the shimmer was. Oh well. Yep. Nope. 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 I was there for one reason only. Couldn't you actually sell something useful? Right. I've got okay health and amount of defense. Hello? Why do you keep going down there? What is down that hole for you? Ow. You know, it probably would have been a good idea, a way to heal, but I still get too tapped by it anyway. It's not very useful. Ah! Okay, no, definitely need to put a thing there. Is there a way to craft this? No. It's not worth it. That's not worth it. That we can't get yet. It's interesting. I could make some of these. I don't think it's useful, but... I don't see it now. Oh! I did not realize I had gotten enough to do that. Yeah, sure enough, I've got more than enough health and defense to be triggering that. That was oh, that's overtiming. Yeah, you know what I actually need for these fights? I need boots. I need to be able to actually move. But considering what that alarm was in the middle of that, I don't know if anyone heard, that means I need to be headed off. And let's see who I can raid into. Because I definitely was not watching the time. Not a lot of people on at 8:30 in the morning. Imagine that. You can shut up down there. What's this thing? Yes, but not useful right now. Yeah, it's 8:30. It's early in the morning and a weekday, so I can't be that surprised that not a lot of people are streaming. I think, being honest, for the time being, I'm probably just going to end the stream rather than raiding out without any real target for me to raid into. There's not really a lot of point to it. And that's a reminder I need to do something on my end later. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream. What is today? Today's actually Friday. Coming up, assuming I'm still healthy, I will be joining Madam Evil, who I can shout out if I can remember what her username is. There's an underscore somewhere in it, but I don't remember where. I believe it is this Saturday, right? No. Is it Alnus is this Saturday? Yes, assuming Alnus is willing to have us along for the nonsense. To continue on with the train of thought is just gone right now. The charity event. Assuming I'm not too sick, I will be joining Alnus on Saturday. Assuming nothing comes up, I do want to be on this streaming on Sunday. Doing what? If any, doesn't matter if people join me. Doing what? I don't know. Just, I'm trying to get back into a cycle of streaming, and this is the easiest way I can do it. And looking at timing and things like that, I'm going to be better off having one of the weekends be one of my streaming days, just because it gives me time. Because, like, I can stream these days. I've streamed, what, 3.5 hours at this point, I think? Something like that. I'm not actually paying attention to the time. But that's not long enough for some of the things that I would like to be streaming when I actually get back to it properly, like, say, working on getting through Final Fantasy 16 finally. So the plan is to have smaller streams during the week and one of the weekends, and I'm honestly thinking probably Sunday, be a longer stream day for me to work on like bigger, more important streams that I don't want to just do 1 or 2 minutes here, 1 or 2 minutes, 1 or 2 hours here or there. Do you mind? I am trying to talk. And I know you're going to start too if I leave you there. Go away. So I want to see if I can just get used to actually streaming on the... Shut up, all of you. Streaming on the weekends. We'll see what happens. Just for me, the plan is joining Alnus. To me, it's tomorrow, I think. I don't know. It's Saturday. Aldous would know the time better than I do. I'm just going to join when it happens. And then stream myself on Sunday. We'll see how that goes. I have no idea. But with that, as I said, I don't really have anyone to raid into right now. So I'm probably just going to call it here, and I need to write a note for myself that I really badly need an ending screen. So, you guys get to deal with the be right back screen while I'm ending the stream. So take care, everyone. I'll be back later.